Hello, co-people, co-wives. It feels so good to be back. It's been, 1 month? I have celebrated my husband's birthday, an anniversary, fallen ill, gotten better, gotten overwhelmed, felt tired. What else? School resumption, but life goes on and on and on. But it feels so good to be back. So today we're doing a very short, conversation on something that I feel I saw in scripture, and I was like, okay, you know what? I think I should share with my sisters. We need to be careful of this thing in particular. I was reading the book of Esther. I said, okay, let me share the story, and it was actually in the scripture. It was about a man, but I feel it's very applicable to us today. Now let's go to the book of Esther. Esther chapter 3. I'm sure you're very conversant with Esther, the whole story of Esther. She was an orphan girl. Her uncle had been moved to a very far country, starting all over again. All that, and how God actually found favor, and she eventually became the queen. So a very beautiful story, but that's not the focus today. Now in chapter 3, verse 1, I just read it. I'm reading the Good News translation. It says, some time later, King Xerxes, I think that's the name, promoted a man named Haman to the position of prime minister. Haman was son of Hammedatha, a descendant of Agag. The king ordered all the officials in his service to show their respect for Haman by kneeling and bowing to him. They all did so, except for Mordecai, who refused to do it. The other officials in the royal service asked him why he was disobeying the king's command. Day after day, they urged him to give in, but he would not. He would not listen to them. I am a Jew, he explained, and I cannot bow down to Haman. So they told Haman about this, wondering if he would tolerate Mordecai's conduct. Now this is where our conversation begins. Now Haman was furious when he realized that Mordecai was not going to kneel and bow to him. And when he learned that Mordecai was a Jew, he decided to do more than punish Mordecai alone. He made plans to kill every Jew in the whole Persian Empire. Now, I just read from verse 1 to verse 6 of Esther 3. Now, if you're conversant with the story, you know what happened. Haman wanted to kill the Jews, and Mordecai came to meet Esther like, you know what, Esther, if you sit back, we will all be dead, and do not think that you'll be excluded from this. And she went on a 3-day fast, and she went before the king, and she got favor before the king, and eventually the Jews were spared, and Haman was killed. End of story, right? But if you look carefully, this story began with one simple thing, and that's what we're talking about today. Haman, just because of one man, he wanted the respect from everyone. Of course, he's supposed to get the respect, but because of one man who in his own eyes didn't give him respect, he lost everything, including his life. Now, there are things in life that, if you look at it, it can be very small, very inconsequential, very, little. If you look at Haman, if he had said, okay, you know what, more than half of the kingdom, 99%, except for the king, bow to me, honor me, respect me. It's just one man who, for some reason, doesn't bow. Okay, let's just leave it. I still own my respect. I'm still a man of my word. I'm still who I am. It doesn't change who I am. I'm sure the story would have been different, but his focus was just on that thing that was not working. And that's what I want to talk about today. How much do you focus on what is not working in your life, and you lose sight of these so many million other things that are working? You look at yourself. Oh, okay. My job is not paying me well. I cannot afford to. Or my car is, I need a 2024 latest G-Wagon, Or you're feeling like, my husband is not romantic. He doesn't get me flowers, doesn't take me on dates, those mushy things. Or you feel like, oh, my children are supposed to be, see other people's children, and you see all those things and you want to start comparing. You lose sight of what you have in hand. You lose sight of the fact that you have a husband who is present, who is loving to you, who does what he can within his capacity to provide for you, provide for your family. You've lost sight of the fact that you have a job, a paying job. Do you understand? You've lost sight of the fact that, I'm healthy, I'm well. And then bringing it down to marriage, because of that comparison thing, we lose sight of those important things and we are miserable. If you look at it, most of the time, apart from some other instances, most of the time, what makes us miserable is the fact that we are focused on what we do not have. Even when we feel depressed, when we feel like, oh, life is not working out, where is your focus? What are you looking at? Oh, as at 2024, I expected that I should have gotten this, I should have done this, I should have bought this, all those things. It's good to have a goal. It's good to have a plan. But if you're not grateful for where you are, to be honest, you will never be happy. You will never be content. And at the end of the day, you will not live a fulfilled and purposeful life. Take a look at Haman here. Imagine having 10 million people bow to you. And just because of one man, you lost your place, you lost your life. Do you understand? So it's important. I just wanted to share this. Why reading this? I've read the scripture before over and over again, but I think that God just wanted me to see it. The fact that most of the time when you're feeling so sad, I could just be sad. Oh, why are you sad? Honestly, why are you sad? I know things might not be what you expect them to be, but look at it carefully. You have some things going on good for you. And the beautiful thing about life and about knowing God is the fact that where you are today is not the best you ever be. You're a work in progress. Even the scripture says that the path of the just is like a shining light. It gets brighter and brighter to the perfect day. Meaning that today I'm here, tomorrow I'll be better. So there are two things I need to, share with you today. Is the fact that keep your focus on the good things. Is it in your home? Do not compare. Keep your focus on the fact that what I have is good. Yes, it can be better, but it is good. That helps you to always stay happy and always stay grateful. 2, remember that where you are today is not where you'll be tomorrow. It's going to get better, and that will give you some joy. And with joy, you can really live your life to the fullest. I hope this blessed you. It has blessed me, and I do sure know it will bless you. Look out for more episodes on your Co-Wife podcast, and we're going to be having more of our content on YouTube. So please follow and share with your loved ones. God bless you. I love you guys.